Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing really well. It is 9 o'clock, which is actually so late for this house to be just getting up and sorted. I've just walked Lola, but all of us, literally every single one of us, Lola, me and Sam, all just did not want to get up this morning. Like Lola is usually on it, like she will wake us up. If we're not already awake, she will wake us up bang on like 6 o'clock. We won't ever get to lay in past 6 o'clock with her because she wants her breakfast, she wants to go out in the garden, like she's on it. She's like our personal alarm clock. We don't even need to set an alarm clock, and she is just full of it in the mornings. Like she is such, we always joke and say she is such a morning person because she is her happiest first thing in the morning. And she didn't get up until I snoozed my alarm. Sam didn't get up until like 7:45, which is so unlike him as well. Lola and Sam are the biggest morning people that I have ever come across in my whole life. Like I am not, but I will usually still get up with them. And all of us slept in until 7:45 this morning, which is just, as I say, unheard of. So I've just walked Lola, come back, I need to make myself a coffee. I've been trying not to have my coffees first thing in the morning, just to try and help with my skin, because I went through a phase of doing that because I know it's meant to be better for you to not like open your eyes and make a coffee straight away. So that's what I've been sticking to. So I'm now going to have my coffee now that I've walked her and settled her and everything. But welcome back. I have got I'll show you what I'm doing with my little coffee making this morning. I don't know what flavour to go for. I have honestly loved this little coffee corner that I made. I showed this over on TikTok, me making it. Everything pretty much apart from these pumps is from HomeSense. These pumps are from Amazon, and I think I've linked them on my Amazon storefront actually. It's linked in my TikTok bio, so you can buy them from the link that I bought those from. What was I getting on to? My appointment this morning. I've got my consultation this morning, which is really exciting. I need to leave in about half an hour, so I do need to be quite quick with making this coffee. What flavour should we go for? It's either between caramel or hazelnut. I think I'm going to go for caramel today. But yeah, I've got my filler consultation, my treatment consultation this morning, which is really exciting. And I'm just intrigued to see what the lady thinks I should go for, and like the process going forward. Obviously I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know how we get on as soon as I come out. But yeah, I need to set off for that in half an hour or so. But I'm all showered, done my skincare, I've got dressed for the day. I'm loving plaiting my hair at the moment. Like since yesterday, I've replaited it about 5 times because it's just like the perfect greasy, my hair needs a wash hairstyle basically. This little thing as well, game changer if you like making iced coffees at home. This was from Temu. I think it was like £1.30 something. It has cracked at the bottom, but I can still use it. But it's got like the little spout on the end, so you can just pour it straight into your glass of ice and milk. It's so funny when my nan and my mum came to stay. My mum isn't a coffee drinker, but my nan loves coffee, and she loved my little coffee station. And like to her, like this was like revolutionary. Like she'd never seen one before. She's gone home and she's ordered one, and I had a spare couple of like syrup pumps to send back with my mum to her, because my mum said she absolutely loved it. Put my coffee in my little, this has gone a bit cloudy. Every time I put glasses in the dishwasher it just makes them go all cloudy, but that is clean, I promise. I do get quite a lot of questions, like over on my TikTok, if I show my morning coffees, I do get a lot of questions about like how I make my iced coffees at home, what I use. And I'd say my like 3 top coffee making products or items for me at home. I say this, I'm literally an instant coffee drinker. Like this is all instant coffee. I don't like machine coffee. I have toyed with the idea of getting one, but I just like my instant. It's because I'm not a proper coffee drinker. Like I like just sweet, weak coffee. But I'd say my ice machine, it's in the background there, but my mum got me that for, I think it was a Christmas present, and honestly that's a game changer, because beforehand I was making and buying bags of ice every week, and that is just like ice on demand. So ice maker, and then obviously like syrup pumps I think are a must, just because they're so much easier than just like pouring it from the bottle, and it just makes it look aesthetic and cute. And honestly I feel like I'm working in a coffee shop every morning when I pump them. And then definitely you need a little whisker to whisk and froth the coffee up. I feel like that just makes all the difference as well. The only thing about that little pumpkin in the middle is it makes it really hard to mix, so you just have to like go all the way around the outside. So yeah, the plan of action for today, obviously I need to go to my consultation first thing. And when I get back, I need to have a straighten up of the kitchen because I need to film my home sense ad, which is really exciting. But that's going to take me a while to do that because that's like a full-on Christmas project, which I'm so excited about doing. But I need to blitz the whole kitchen. I've got some vintage parcels here that I need to drop off, so I'll probably take them with me while I go to my appointment, and then I can drop them off on the way home. And yeah, that's the plan of action for today. I need to do some editing on my laptop, but yeah, I'm going to down this coffee. Hopefully this just revives me a bit because I feel like I have not had any sleep. I feel like, you know, when you oversleep and it feels like you've actually not had any sleep, that's how I'm feeling at the moment. So I need to get this down me before I head to my little consultation. Please ignore the mess in the background. That is a later job. I've just got back. I've just changed and I need to replait my hair because it's gone a bit scruffy. So I'm just going to tidy myself up, have a bit of a freshen up before I start filming my home sense ad. I've made myself a second coffee, which never happens to me. I never have a second coffee. I literally have one. So I feel like it's just going to be one of those days where I need multiple coffees. And my consultation went really well. I'm really excited. The clinic was absolutely gorgeous as well, so I'm really looking forward to going back there and getting some treatments. So basically, the lady that I went to in this new clinic agrees with me that the filler is migrated. She completely understood where I was coming from. She could like identify the points that needed dissolving, and she kind of put together like an action plan. So I'm going to start it in November just because I said to her, like, I've got a lot of filming to do work-wise. Like, I'm not coming on here every day in Vlogtober with big, puffy, bruised lips. And she was basically explaining to me that when you get your lip filler dissolved, it not only dissolves the filler, because the filler is basically made of, like, hyaluronic acid, which is what's naturally in your lips anyway. She said it doesn't just dissolve that, it dissolves, like, your natural hyaluronic acid as well. I think it's hyaluronic acid. So the volume in your lips is actually less than before you had filler. So my lips are going to just go non-existent, which is fine. It's all part of the process and it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I'm just so excited to get this sorted because it's been something that I mentioned yesterday that I've wanted to get sorted for so long, and I said that to her. And she was so lovely. So I'm really excited to start my like treatment journey with her. So that's in November. I've booked in for that. I'm obviously going to bring you along with me for the process, just because I think it's helpful. Like if anyone else is in the same position, I think it's helpful to just like have a bit more of an insight into it. And I'm always so transparent about things like that. I'm not someone that's going to like lie about treatments and pretend that I've not had any, or do you know what I mean? I'm going to be completely transparent and I'm going to show you like my journey of getting them dissolved, which I'm nervous about. I'm not going to lie. Like going without lip filler for like a month or so, it's going to be scary. I've not had my lips without anything in them since I was 18. I'm now 27, so it's been nearly 10 years. But we're going to go a lot more natural. Like when I get it dissolved and then I get it refilled, we had the discussion today that I'm going to go really natural. All I want is a little bit of definition, like just a tiny bit of volume, nothing crazy, nothing like duck lips or anything like that. We're just going to go really natural and really subtle, which is what I like. So yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm just really excited and like relieved that she understood where I was coming from, and it wasn't just one of those. I knew it wasn't one of those things, it's just in my head. I did explain to her like part of my job is filming myself as well, so I feel like you become not more vain, but like when you're sat editing a video looking at your face for like a solid hour, close up as well, like, and you can see your lips, you know, like when you're talking, when you're smiling, when you're pulling different expressions, like you can just see everything. I feel like that's made me sort of like notice it more, but she completely got where I was coming from. So super exciting, the start of a new pair of lips. So yeah, the rest of the day I actually managed to drop off some vintage parcels while I was out, which was really good as well. So I've ticked those things off my to-do list, and yeah, I just need to start filming my home sense ad. The next hurdle of the day is going to be where I'm going to is finding a place to store all of that Christmas stuff that's downstairs on our dining table currently. I need to have like a huge, me and Sam both need to have like a huge organiser of this house in terms of like the storage. Have I got hairy armpits? I might have hairy armpits, sorry about that. Let's just back it up a little bit. But like storage wise, we've got the garage and we've got 2 big cupboards in the house, which has been a godsend for like all my decorations and stuff, because probably the most asked question I get when I show like decorating for autumn and stuff is, where do you keep all your decorations? And we've got quite a lot of storage for a house of this size, which we've been really blessed with, but I feel like the more storage you have, you just fill it up, do you know what I mean? Like you just grow into the space. So especially with the job that I now have, I'm so blessed to receive all this lovely stuff, but it's just like where to store it. Like it's been a bit crazy. So yeah, I need to maybe have a sort out today. It depends how long it takes me to film this ad and edit it and send it off to my manager, because that is priority. But I am going to have to tidy it away because it's just like all across our dining table. So that's going to be the next hurdle. The next thing on the list today is finding somewhere to put all the Christmas stuff. And yeah, I just need to have a bit of a sort out. I need to do some laptop work. I just need to get on top of things today. My dad's actually coming up to visit this weekend, which is really nice. He's booked into like a hotel apartment in the city centre, so I need to book somewhere for us to all go out for dinner, which will be lovely. But yeah, I'm gonna have my coffee now. I'm gonna get on with filming the ad. I'm not going to show you any of it. You are going to have to wait until it goes up on TikTok, but it's going to be really exciting. I'm really excited to get stuck into this one. I need to also hoover downstairs because it is covered in glitter and like little branches and stuff from our little haul yesterday. So that's what I'm going to get on with now. I have filmed the ad. I'm so happy with it. You might be able to see a little glimpse in the background, a little sneak peek, but I'm so happy with it. It turned out beautiful, if I say so myself. I'm so chuffed. I've just sent it over to my manager and it's got me all excited for Christmas to get that stuff out again, because I won't be leaving that out until Christmas. I need to sort out our downstairs cupboard, and the thought is just like stressing me out. Like clutter and mess and me just don't mix. I feel like Sam's really good at like organising stuff and keeping things tidy and like in some kind of order. I am literally just so chaotic and messy and accumulate so much stuff. I'm just making myself a little midday cup of tea. This has become a bit of a routine actually. I never have tea, but at about 3 o'clock, like it's 3:15 now, I just fancy a cup of tea. I'm just making me and Sam a cuppa. But I'll show you the downstairs cupboard that I am talking about. I am also trying to like rotate stuff and things that we just like sadly just don't have the room for. I am uploading onto my Vinted. So I think my Vinted is Molly Scott with 3 L's and IE for Molly, obviously. But I don't just put clothes on there. I am putting some like homey bits on there as well, so it's worth a look out if you like your homey bits. But this is the cupboard in question. Look at it, and it is a really big cupboard. Like it goes all the way down the bottom there. It does get obviously narrower because these are our stairs, but this cupboard is huge and it's literally full to the brim. Like the door just closes, so I need to have a sort out of all of this. Like this is all the boxes and storage for like all the autumn stuff that's out, so I can't really get rid of all that. We have tried to like, you know, like just compress it and keep it in like fewer boxes, but it's just not happening, to be honest. So I need to sort that out. And then we've actually got a cupboard pretty much identical to that one, like in size, upstairs, that is also like bursting at the seams, but that one's for like towels, bedding, that kind of thing. But that one is a lot better now actually, because we have the ottoman in the new bed from Dusk in the spare room, so that one is definitely less cluttered than that one. But I'm thinking tomorrow of having like a massive sort out. We've also got like loads of cardboard in the garage that needs to be like flattened and taken to the tip, but it's literally going to take like 4 runs in our little car, so I need to do that. I also need to get the car washed. There's just like a few little, you know, like life admin things that I need to get done. But I've done like loads that I needed to do on my work to-do list today, which is always a really good feeling before the end of the day. I've just come upstairs to my dressing room to have a quick tidy for the last half an hour of the day before we chill out and make dinner and stuff, because again, as per, this room is just a complete tip. But I also wanted to unbox the reed diffuser that I picked up yesterday in HomeSense. I thought about putting this in this dressing room just to make it smell nice in here, because I spend a lot of time in here. Like of the morning after I've done my skincare, like I'll come in here, I'll get dressed, I'll do my hair. I sit at this table quite a lot, so it would be nice to have like a little bit of smelly going on in here. I used to light candles in here all the time. I've actually got one sat here, a little DW home one that I've lit once. I like to at least try them. Like when I'm in the bath, I'll have my candle time, I'll shut the door, shut Lola out, and then I can burn them in there. But I thought like just to have this sitting on my dressing table might be nice, and it looks like it's going to be a really nice like bottle. It's like a nice nudie. It's absolutely huge. It blows my mind that this was £5.99. If I can get it out. Oh, I just pulled that out the... Oh, okay, do you pour it in? Or is it oh, it's like a cover. That's really clever. Because I've actually had these before from like B&M and stuff where it leaks out the bottom. But I think this one, it's like a cover and you put it over the bottle. How cute is that? I love the look of that. I feel like that looks really expensive and it's really heavy. It's like a ceramic little cover. Oh my god, I love it. Let's put it... I'm actually going to have a bit of a declutter of this like situation that we've got going on here, because look, it's not looking cute. Like I'm going to put some of this in these drawers just to like hide some of it and just make it like look a little bit nicer for when I'm like sat in here. And then I can put this on that tray that I've got there. I feel like that'll look really nice. Let's take the little stopper out. Do you pull it? How did you get it out?
I had to get tweezers on it, and I had to get a spanner and like put the spanner
a
underneath
spanner?
it. Yeah.
Jesus. It smells nice.
It does smell nice.
So I've just had to get the spanner to get that out in the end. But look how cool this is. That's like the lid. It goes on top like that.
Oh, fair play.
And then
Makes it look a bit nicer, doesn't it?
But sometimes these leak, like that B&M one downstairs, you know, on the...
Spicy. I don't know if I like the spice part.
Spicy? It's teak wood and coconut. There isn't any cinnamon in that one.
Is there not?
No, not at all. Well, I'm putting it in my dressing room anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
You don't have to be scared.
What? What are you doing down there, baby?
Blame it on the rain. Cute. I love that. I love the little thing it's in. I think that's probably my favourite reed diffuser that I've ever got. I'm going to organise my... This has motivated me to organise my little dressing table situation here. I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up, straighten up, see if I can hide most of this in these drawers here and just make this tray look a little bit neater. A bit more clean girl and less crusty, messy girl. It's looking a little bit better. This area is never going to be perfect because I just have too much stuff, which isn't ideal, but I still do need to have a massive wardrobe sort out and like dressing area sort out. But it's just like one of those things just never stays tidy. But anyway, when I was having a clean through, this is so funny, I found my old NHS card. When I was a student, I used to like work over the summer, and one of my summer jobs was working in the NHS in medical records. It's like a huge library within hospitals, and like there's just thousands of medical records, and I used to like organise them and have to take them to like the different departments in the hospital, and I used to love it because this card used to get you 50% off of Domino's, which was always a bonus. But I'm gonna go and take Lola out for another walk. I think she's been so restless every night. This is so funny. It's like I've actually got a baby, but I'm gonna try and tire her out so that she sleeps tonight. I don't know like what's gotten into her, but she just will not settle. I think it's like having my mum up. She's out of routine and she's such a routine dog. So I think I'm going to take her for her second walk of the day just to tire her out so that, fingers crossed, she actually sleeps tonight and lets us sleep, because she's up and down, up and down. She sleeps in our bedroom on her little bed. but she just like huffs and puffs all night and wants to like go out to the toilet. And I had to let her out like 3 times again last night. So I'm gonna go tire her out, run her around the field, and then we're gonna come back and make some dinner and chill for the evening. I've actually got loads of recommendations from my TikTok of what we can start watching, so I'm going to go through those as well with Sam, and we can decide on a new series, because we finished Monsters and we always have to have like a dinner series to watch.
You want to come for a walk? I don't know what's going on.
Tiring you out, baby girl. So you can let us sleep tonight.
Here. Oh, why is she going over there? Like, good girl.
Let Dad put your harness on.
Try and make sure I'm not getting your hair stuck in the clip.
Are you ready? Yay!
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, you're too stiff to change it.
You're too eager. Come on. We've made the rookie error. Her poo bag holder is empty. So I'm having to improvise. I found a poo leaf. It's got holes in it though.
Yeah,
I don't think I can do that.
I reckon if you just hide the poo with the leaf.
Oh, we can't do that. We've got like poo police on our... Obviously, normally we pick up every single one of her poos. On our Facebook page there's like poo police, and I'm worried we'll get in trouble.
Oh no.
She's literally just done it. Wish me luck with the poo leaf. Oh, are you going to make me carry you? I want to get some new Uggs.
Me too, sis.
You've kept yours really nice and fresh and clean.
I think the darker colour's easier to keep fresh though.
Well, yeah.
Show up more marks.
Yours are still quite light though.
Yeah.
I am thinking about getting that colour.
You've got to have this colour.
Do you think?
It's the iconic colour, isn't it? It's like getting Timberlands. You've got to get it.
I liked this colour though.
Really?
Yeah. They're like the same colour as Timberlands, really, aren't they?
Yeah, I know, yeah. Camel. I like black ones.
They look a bit like school shoes in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, I should have got some like scruffy ones to walk her in and
Well,
kept these ones nice. Say hello. Are you going to make Mama carry you home? I really want to get her one of those harnesses so I can strap her to me. No.
Oh, you can like wrap them up in like a dressing gown and tie the string, and it like sits them there.
Really?
I think she's a bit heavy though, isn't she?
She is a bit heavy. She's deceiving because she looks diddy, but she's heavy and fluffy and bulky. We saw in York, this girl had like a little sling, didn't she? Like a bag, and she just had the... Aww. My little teddy bear. This is tonight's pasta recipe with plus obviously onion and garlic as well. I've basically caramelised onion and garlic in a frying pan with olive oil for about 10 minutes until it goes really golden, like almost burning. That's when the most flavour comes out. Then I added some diced chicken breast in there, fried that off until it was like 85% cooked, and then I've added some pasta water in there to create like a bit of a sauce. And then what I'm going to do is add in a stock cube in a couple of minutes, then 2 tablespoons of this really thick Greek yoghurt from Tesco, the best Greek yoghurt ever, and it makes such a nice creamy pasta sauce. And then I've obviously seasoned it. I've used some sea salt, black pepper and garlic salt, and we've got rigatoni tonight, and honestly this is the best combo for the most tastiest, creamiest chicken pasta. And then I also add in some chopped tender stem broccoli, but I do that separately because I don't like that, so I add that into Sam's one. the future me of this video just signing off and saying thank you as always for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Forgot to outro again, but I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow in the next episode of Vlogtober.